Hey, Sherry.
Hey!
What's going on?
Well, I was in here making us something good to eat.
Oh my goodness, what is it?
We're going to make a sweet potato casserole. That means the holidays are coming when the sweet potato casserole comes out.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
So for this recipe,
What is that?
we're going to need some things here. So you're going to need 2 eggs. You're going to need about a stick of butter. You're going to need, I used the 2 small, 15-ounce cans of Bruce yams. And if you're lucky, and you have a Dollar Tree near you, you can find these at the Dollar Tree right now for $1. You're going to need some cinnamon, vanilla. You're going to need some milk. I always just use whole milk. I actually found this whole milk at the Dollar Tree today. We're going to try it. It's for $1 for a quart.
And tell folks why that milk is awesome.
I don't know. Why is it awesome?
It's shelf stable. You can put it in your pantry.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and stock up on this stuff.
We're going to try to load up on this. This is our first time using it.
Yeah.
It's shelf stable, and then after you open it, it's supposed to be good for 14 days.
This has got a shelf life of August 2022, so that's a pretty good shelf life there.
Got a little glare on it. So that's today is November something 8th. That's over a year shelf life.
So we're going to stock that up. You have that in the wintertime. Depending on if you want to top yours with marshmallows. I do the little marshmallows. And then you're going to need some brown sugar. Oh, you're also going to need some regular sugar. This is also known as the diabetic casserole. Diabetes.
In a sarcastic manner.
Yeah. Because
there's a lot of sugar in it.
yeah, and I'll tell you about the funny story about this casserole when we get closer to the end. So the first thing you're going to do is take your canned yams. You're going to strain them. And I've already got mine in a strainer here.
So you didn't use any of the...
No, you're not going to use any of the juice.
Oh, wow.
Now I always pick through mine just to see.
Because sometimes they'll have little black bits on them.
Yeah, and these little strings, I don't like getting that in my teeth. So I'll get in there and pull them out. Make sure. Get all those off. I don't know, that's just my pet peeve. I hate getting that when I'm
The
eating.
stringy sweet potato stuff. Hits you hard at work.
Yeah, you can find it.
And some people it doesn't bother at all, though.
No, that's just my OCD there.
That's fine.
Now, you could also bake sweet potatoes. The recipe does say if you bake them, you want about 5 sweet potatoes. I don't do that. I use the quick, easy method.
Yeah, we like it a little quick and easy.
So to this, in your mixer, or if you have a potato masher, you're going to need that. So you're going to have your large bowl here. Now we're going to mix together salt. I forgot the salt.
Oh my goodness.
How much salt do we need here?
You tell us, boss.
1/4 teaspoon. I thought so. So, hold on, people.
Okay.
My little measuring spoon gets stuck in it. So you have your salt. So you will need a little bit of salt for the recipe, not much. Alright, now you're going to add the butter, which I've learned that it's better to use either softened butter, or actually I like to just go ahead and melt it. So this one is going to be a 1/2 stick of butter, which is 1/4 cup.
So that was just a 1/2 stick?
Yeah, it was a 1/2 stick. Alright, now we're going to do our eggs. 2 eggs. Those in the can for trash. Alright, we got our eggs in there. Now we need to do the vanilla. Need about a teaspoon of vanilla, but I'll be honest, we go heavy.
That's probably what, 2 teaspoons almost, wasn't it?
I'd say probably closer to 2.
But we like a little heavy vanilla. So.
Yeah. Now we're going to do the white sugar. You need a 1/2 cup of the white sugar. You don't want to dip no sugar. Gotta make sure it evens out here.
You don't want to rip anybody off.
This is, I'm telling you, the best casserole.
It's really good. It's so sweet.
So you have your white sugar. Now we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. It calls for cream. I've always just used whatever milk I have. 2 tablespoons. I'll be honest, I've been in, you know, at Thanksgiving I'll be making pumpkin pies, and it calls for evaporated milk. I've used evaporated milk. I've tried it with really everything. I can't really tell the difference.
You've used like powder milk?
No, honey, evaporated milk is not powdered milk.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we have that, the cream. Now we're going to mix all this together.
Do you need the cinnamon?
Did I miss the cinnamon?
You haven't put it in yet.
Oh my, I'm glad you were here then.
And you didn't put in brown sugar? Or is that
goes on top.
Okay. No, we had the pile of ingredients. I was just like, I was pretty worried. I was like, wait a minute. Mr. Cinnamon hasn't been invited to the party.
Let me tell you how I do my cinnamon, people. This is funny. It calls for a 1/2 teaspoon. I like cinnamon.
I like a lot of cinnamon too, so if you need to go...
What I'm laughing about, in case you can't tell, like all the extras going on in there.
Oh, I see the extra. I don't know if the folks at home.
But
oh my gosh, look at that.
So, you're probably getting, you know, a heavy teaspoon if you are.
That's a lot.
Alright.
Do you want more than that?
No, I think we're pretty good.
Alright.
Alright, 1/2 teaspoon. Now we're gonna, like I said, you can do this with a potato masher.
Mm-hmm.
Your, if you have the hand mixer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I like mine smooth. You can leave it chunky if you like it chunky.
I like mine smooth too. But, honestly, I would eat it chunky just the same. That is a wicked shadow right there. No, it's not you. Oh my goodness. That smells amazing already.
It's like fall.
Oh, that smells good.
Alright, now we're going to, I don't know if you all have like your favorite dish. I'm sorry, like, well, your favorite
Dish
recipe.
to cook in.
Yeah, and then that recipe has a designated dish that goes in every year.
This is the
sweet potato casserole dish.
Yeah, I do like when I see this, and it's a really nice dish. My sister-in-law, her sister, got this for us.
Yeah, I think it's a Pampered Chef. No, it is Family Heritage.
Family Heritage.
It's really nice.
Very heavy, very nice.
I've greased this with butter.
And when I see this come out, I know what's getting ready to happen, folks.
And it's funny because my sister is actually the one that ended up giving me this recipe when I first moved out. I asked her one year I needed a recipe for a sweet potato casserole. And she sent me this recipe. And I make it like the recipe said. However, I was telling her one day about how everybody loves this casserole because it's so sweet and this and that. And she's like, what? She's like, I sent you 2 recipes. So the amount of sugar I end up actually putting on this in a minute is supposed to be like one or the other, not both.
You don't put the sugar in it and on top of it, but...
And then top it with marshmallows.
Yeah, but we like it.
So this is your topping here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this next part, if you want to add pecans, it's optional. I don't really care for it. So
we're gonna skip the pecans, but would you put the pecans on before the brown sugar?
no, that would go in this mixture I'm getting ready to make.
Oh, okay.
So this is another thing because like the recipe, I guess, if you're supposed to do all this if you want the pecans, but we don't use the pecans, but I still use the rest of the ingredients.
Mm.
So you're
want
gonna
me to
need
get some of those pecans?
no.
Okay.
So you're gonna need another 1/4 stick of butter. This one also could be softened. Butter I go ahead and just melt it. I think it works either way. Alright, we're going to make the topping now for this. So if you wanted pecans in it, this is the part where you would add the pecans. So I've done about 3 tablespoons of flour.
Yes.
And you're going to use 3/4 cup of brown sugar.
Is that a 1/4 cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't jip me on any of that brown sugar.
And then I know like the flour was only needed for the nuts, but I still do it this way just because I always have.
It kind of thickens it up a little.
It does. It makes it puffy. And then you have your 1/4 stick of butter.
Which we went a little heavy on butter, I think. But...
No, it was actually a 1/2 stick.
Oh, okay.
So.
And this is a very sweet casserole.
Yes. But you will get so many compliments.
Yeah, if you take this somewhere, people are going to ask you to bring it every year.
So I always just use like a fork or something to mash all this together. Kind of blend it.
Well, that looks very satisfying to mix with a fork.
And this is funny because this is the part where, like I said, this is 2 recipes. So it's supposed to be 1 recipe, you get this topping. The other recipe is you get the marshmallows, not both, but I do both. So when all this gets done, I'll actually top it with marshmallows.
It was a happy little mistake.
Yes, and everybody loves it, eats it, so I continue to do it that way.
And, you know, it's the holidays. This isn't a dish you fix 2 times a week.
Exactly. This is a holiday splurge. So you're just mixing this till it makes like a crumble. Because you're going to take it with your fingers and sprinkle on top. So, yum, yum, yum.
Tell me again how they go.
Yum, yum, yum. I just already know how this is going to be.
I know.
So, you're going to get dirty here. You're going to use your fingers. And you're going to sprinkle.
Just hand crumble it.
Yeah.
I'm already pretty excited for the outcome.
Yeah. And this is one of those recipes too that you may be like, too much sugar, so I'm not going to use this topping, just use one or the other. It's optional. You may want to say, I think it needs more sweet potatoes. Add you another can.
That's true. But always try it like this first, and then tone it down next time.
Yeah.
I bet 3 cans of sweet potatoes would fill it up.
Yeah.
Be pretty full. That would be a lot of casserole, though.
Well, depending on how many people you're feeding on
Oh, well,
holidays.
that's true. That is true. Oh, over a holiday? Yeah.
All right.
Why would this camera have automatically added a highlight just now?
I don't know.
That was weird.
All right. So this is going to go in your preheated oven at 350 for 30 minutes.
You said 350.
350.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Okay.
Then we're going to pull it out, top it with marshmallows.
Does it go back in after we top it?
Yeah, you put it under the broiler.
Okay.
But right now, we're going to put it in the oven and be back in 30 minutes.
All right. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, Sherry.
Bye-bye. Well,
What
it's
is
out of the oven.
Oh, my gosh. It's bubbling.
It's bubbling goodness. So you could serve it like this if you wanted to. But we're going to make it a little bit better. We got marshmallows.
Well, I've never hated marshmallows.
You're going to put this back in the oven on broil. So I've got my broil on.
Should I go ahead and open the door a little bit or no?
Well, you got to put this in there.
I know.
I'll hold it and let you.
Dude.
Alright, so I'm going to, since that thing's heavy, I'm going to let you put it in there.
Oh, how sweet of you.
Yeah.
Come on top rack.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Going in.
Going in.
Now when you're having your oven on broil,
What's your apron? Oh,
you want to leave this door open, and we're going to kind of peek on it.
Peek at that.
And that's what we're going to have with it. It's a good, delicious pork loin. Y'all see that?
It's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other video.
Yeah.
Don't we have a whole other video?
On a pork, not this kind of pork loin. You do want to make sure you get it back in there so it gets under that broiler good.
Is the light on?
No, I don't want the light. I don't like the light on. I like to be able to see the heat.
Ah.
So we'll be back in a minute, folks. So I just wanted to show you. That's why you got to keep an eye on it. You see those marshmallows swelling, and depending on how brown you like your marshmallows.
Be careful with that.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to cook the camera. Ignore my dirty oven. See, it's starting to...
What's your arm there, bud?
No, leave it alone, Jason.
But you're about to touch the door.
Oh. Alright, I think you can go ahead and pull it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Can y'all see those tops? Nice and brown.
Well, that smells pretty good. Yeah.
See it? Now you can let it sit here for a few minutes and let it set up a little bit.
How long? About 2 or 3 minutes? Or?
I'd say closer to 10 because it's going to be so hot right now you couldn't eat it if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's a little warm.
So we'll be back about 10 minutes. So for supper, we're having us a delicious pork loin and sweet potato casserole. So I love it whenever you it kind of like caramelizes on top. So that brown sugar and everything.
Gosh. Wow, that is
That's why I said you can cook this, set it to the side, and it'll still be hot when y'all are ready to eat.
it cooked up pretty thick.
Yeah.
A little thicker than I thought it would. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Make sure you get all
Look at
those.
you getting the.
You gotta get all the marshmallows. But like I said, this is your.
Wow.
See the glossy sugar.
You got you a
on there.
fork to try, or are you gonna use that spoon?
No, I think we'll get me a fork.
9,000 degrees hot.
Very hot, folks.
Man.
Things I gotta do.
I'm scared for you. This looks. You better cool this down. Oof.
Keep some marshmallow here.
Hold on.
Have to cool it down.
Yeah. Alright.
Now that is so good. It's the holidays.
Does it taste
Like
pretty-
sweet potatoes and sugar.
pretty fantastic?
But it's like, it all goes together. I mean, it's really delicious. You gotta try it, people.
So as good as you remember, we haven't made this in 10 months.
Right, because you only make this at
Yeah.
Thanksgiving or Christmas. So it's been since last year since we've had it. And I wanted to go ahead and make it so we could have a video out for you, and so you could try this whenever you're fixing your Thanksgiving or Christmas meal.
And usually we'll try to fix a turkey dinner, Thanksgiving meal sometime in the middle of the year, but I don't think we fixed this
No,
year.
we did. We cooked the turkey, but we decided to do sandwiches.
Yeah, that's right. We did.
But it turned out perfect.
Awesome. Well,
Y'all try it. Put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. What you did different.
and
And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.
bye.